guys, welcome back to another personal opinion podcast episode. It's Lauryn and Whitney.
It's Whitney and Lauren.
And today we have I think it's a good episode because we are both have been going through it / going through it.
It's very near and dear to our hearts.
Yes. And we know that a lot of people
our age.
Who are in our position are also going through with it.
Yeah.
So, today we're going to talk about adapting.
To change.
Yes. I'm going to be the first one to say I have never ever done this well, and I've also avoided this.
Yeah.
For a long time. Like, I feel like I've held myself back from things in life because I was afraid of changing what is currently, good in my life. Even though it could go good to great if I would just make that little hump,
Mm-hmm.
That's how I am.
I think about this often, and it's anytime that I'm coming up, I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast before. Maybe not. Anyways, when I was in high school, my senior year, have I talked about this? I don't know. After our very last game, or like leading up to our very last game, I was talking to my assistant coach in high school who I love very, very dearly. She is amazing, spectacular. Like, she came to some of my college games, all of that. But anyways, for some reason I was crying. And she's like, "Why are you crying? Like, what are you feeling? What's going on?" And I was like, "I'm just so sad that like my high school volleyball career is ending. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for college. I don't know what college is going to bring me. Like, I want to just stay here. Like, I'm comfortable here. Like, I've had so much success these last 4 years. I've loved my coaching staff." And this is not me saying that like I wasn't excited for college or anything like that, or I wasn't excited for my new coaches or anything like that. But I was like, I'm just so comfortable here. Like, this is where I've been for the last however many years. Like, I love it here. And she was like, "Bowie, you're going on to bigger and better."
Bobo!
Yeah, she goes, "Boaster, you're heading on to bigger and better, dog. Like, I know that you loved every single second here, but you have so much to look forward. Like, you're on to the next chapter. I'm so excited to see what you like do." She's like, "I get the nerves. I get that you're scared, but that next chapter, what you're going into is going to be so much better."
Yeah.
And so I think about that often as I'm like scared to take that next step or scared of the next phase of life or whatever it is. I think about that conversation.
Yeah.
And like, you're on to bigger and better.
Yeah.
The next chapter is going to be just, when you're reading a book, you don't want to read the same chapter over and over and over and over again.
Right, that's true.
You want to get to that next chapter because you know the next
Flip
one's going to be even
page.
better than the last one you read.
Yeah. Did you see that Paige Pecker's got Rookie of the Year?
No. I think maybe. Probably.
Anyway, so she got Rookie of the Year, and I saw this like ad thing on ESPN, and it said, "And that was just page 1."
I did see that.
Okay. Clever for the marketing team. Like, she needs to take that and run with that. Like, it's just... Anyway, that was incredible. But it made me realize, like, what we're in right now is just the beginning to where we want to be / where we're going to be / where we'll end up. All those things. This is just page 1.
Yeah.
We gotta flip the page to get page 2. And page 2 is gonna be legit.
And guess what? Page 2 might be a little bit different.
Yes. It might be with different people.
It might be a little bit tougher in some areas.
It might be different bills.
Oh, you completely flipped the script on me.
Sorry, I was thinking different routes.
No, you're good.
But anyway.
It might be a different city.
Yeah.
Different school.
Yep.
Different lifestyle.
Yep. Different job.
Different schedule.
Yep. That one. Seriously, that one.
But, yeah, it's been very near and dear to our hearts because I have felt that adjusting to my 20s after college has been very difficult.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's been some for you.
Yeah.
Like, especially...
I feel like that's how everyone is,
yeah,
right?
For me too. Yeah.
It's not like, like everything is the exact same the entire time and I feel the exact same every single day. No, that's not how it is.
You still come home and you're like, wow, that was a great day at work. And then you come home the next day and it's like,
today sucked.
Yeah, today was stressful. Yeah, I think for me right now, I feel like my days are pretty boring. Mainly because my work is the complete opposite of the normal 9 to 5 work.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not at work when my friends are at work, and then it switches. So then like whenever they're free to hang out, I'm not really free to hang out. And yeah, it's been an adapting scenario because being a student athlete though, I feel like we definitely had to adapt to certain things, like especially with the NCAA, like your hours are here and then they're there, and then you have to have a mandatory certain time off, and then you do 2-a-days, and then throw classes in there, and then every day you have a different practice time, so you can't get on a routine or anything. So I definitely feel like that has prepared me for this time of my life, even though I love a routine and I love consistency.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like the shifts of schedule, like adapting to all that stuff I'm seeing it now in my real life. 100%.
Yeah.
But anyway. Do you find it hard to adapt?
I feel like at first, change is always really difficult for me. I think about my freshman year of college and how I was like, what's going on? How do I juggle everything? How do I yada, yada, yada? Like, it was a lot at first.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things I've loved about my adult life is that I've had little bits and pieces every once in a while that I get to do.
Yeah.
So like, when we first moved into our apartment, it was me and a roommate, and my mom was helping us out. And then mom wasn't helping us out, but it was still me and a roommate. And then it was just me. So I've had like the little stepping stones for each and every one.
Right.
So it wasn't like, okay, you're done with college. Get an apartment by yourself, pay off, like, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. So I have been very blessed in that aspect that I've had, like, I think the perfect little stepping stones for me to get me a little bit more of independence every cycle, whatever. You know.
I feel that way as well, but obviously in a different way.
Yeah.
Like, I think my mom and I were talking about this recently. I think I have an eyelash.
Yeah, I was noticing your eye was red.
I think I have an eyelash, but we'll power through.
Well, then you don't want to rub it in there. You have to.
Sometimes
you have to get it. You have
around.
to let it out. No. If you do that and you rub it in, then it scratches your eye.
If I'm just winking at the camera the whole time, it's because I have an eyelash.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just talking to my mom about this recently, but I purchased a car, and so now I'm taking on the car payment, and not currently yet, but in the future, the car insurance, like the next payment is mine, even though I still have a little bit. And then obviously that comes with renewing your tags and all that stuff. And it's stuff I didn't really know about, I'm going to be honest. So yeah, but then she said, my next phone is on me. So that's another stepping stone. And then I'm probably going to be moving out. That'll be probably my final stepping stone.
Yeah.
So I feel like you said, I've been blessed as well, like the stepping stone of being able to kind of go out on your own instead of everything just kind of being thrown at you at once, or even being thrown at you at 18. Like certain things like that. So I feel like adapting to that comes with its own stuff, but you gradually get used to it.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah. It's crazy how, like, every stage of life just brings new challenges, new experiences, new people, new everything. Like, I also think about the other things I've had to adapt to in the last few years, like being an aunt and, like, my sister being a mom.
Yes.
Like, with how close my sister and I are, that was and, like, even earlier than that, when she moved out for the first time, and how big of a change that was for me to not have her there every single second of every single day.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I think, like, it's funny now because at our age, like, we're used to hanging out as girls and, oh yeah, let's talk about our boyfriends if we have them, or, different stuff like that. But now, like, we're having to adapt to, like, our friends getting married and having husbands. So now it's like our lives are completely different, you know? We don't all live in the same dorm hotel. So I like to call it. And so now it's like we can't just, you know, everybody is close to having a full-time job. Most of my friends have full-time jobs. And just different schedules, and they go home to their husbands, and they're planning on having kids soon and all this stuff. And now, here we are.
If you're in high school or middle school and you're watching this and you're like freaking out,
oh yeah, please don't.
Please don't.
It just means take in the time that you have right now.
Yes. What we're trying to say for the younger people is love every single second of where you're at because you don't get it again.
Yeah.
But also, if you're coming to the stage that we're at now, it's not all bad.
Yeah.
Like, there are very fruitful and amazing things that come out of it.
Amen.
And if you
it's
also
just a
have
part of
the
growing
right,
up.
Yeah, if you have the right connections too, like this girl over here, like, it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
And even though you don't necessarily have the same friendship you did in college or high school, it's still very, very fruitful.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I mean, each part of your life is going to change as you grow.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's fun now when, you know, I call my friend and she's happy with her husband that's also listening to our conversation. Like, it just feels like now it's more of, now we're creating our own families.
Yeah.
And now, like, I mean, we're not yet. But I just think about, like, my friends, and they're all creating their own families and creating, like, imagine the adapting that they're having to go through with that. And all I have to do is just adapt to the fact that I can't see them all the time anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you are blessed with that freedom. But I'm just saying, like, they're adapting to living with somebody completely new. Like, obviously, they got the rings. I'm not flipping them off, don't worry. They got rings, you know, they want to start their own families, all of that. They have to talk to each other about everything, you know, regarding all their jazz. But it's just like, that's what's fun about life, though. It's because now you're just like, oh wow, we are adults. And now we have to adapt to we have to make money in order to live. And all this stuff. So, anyway, it's fun. That's what I want to say. It's fun.
And if you're not living, like, if you have friends that are moving away and all of that stuff, like,
Yes.
It makes the time that you have together so much more special.
Yeah.
Not that it wasn't special before, but it's a different dynamic. Like,
yeah.
There's just, you're more appreciative of something that you don't have. Like, you love it after it's gone. And so.
Well, and it's just like, you have to almost take trips to see each other, like, to meet each other's places, or just, like, be like, hey, come stay with me for, you know, a weekend. And so you're a lot more intentional with that. And you're a lot more, like, you talk about new things, you talk about different things, you talk about, oh, I saw your mom at the grocery store, and, like, you know, different stuff like that. Like, that's, like I said, it's a fun part.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of adapting, for sure. Okay, let's see what chat has to say about this.
I was gonna bring up.
Go ahead.
I was gonna bring up one of my favorite things I've had to adapt to.
Yeah.
Playing your sport after college.
Oh yeah, you love that.
I talked about this yesterday. I saw a bunch of people from the old school.
Mm-hmm.
And they were asking me, like, how I was doing, what I was up to. I was like, oh, I'm good. Like, I play volleyball every Monday night. It's this co-ed sand league. Like, it's so much fun. And I just started sitting there and I was thinking, I was like, if we lose a game, I'm like, oh, shucks, dang it, we'll get the next one. And then I don't think about it again. Like, I don't have to digest film. I don't have to analyze why we lost. Like, I don't have to worry about it. Like, playing your sport in just a fun environment where you get to just meet new people, like, that's one of my favorite things I've had to adjust to.
Yeah.
Is
you even
just
said that you like
play.
sand volleyball better than on the court.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's enjoying it a lot now. probably more than she thought she would.
It feels like the little girl who picked up a volleyball for the first time and walked onto the court for the first time. It feels like that, where it's like, I don't have to like worry about anything. Like I just get to fall back in love with hitting around this ball.
Right.
So that's just
true.
Me.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about not being a student athlete is that
I don't blame you.
You get to fall back in love with doing that. And you get to do it in such a fun way that you get to meet new people that are super cool.
Yeah. And you can also try new things. You know? It's a vibe.
It is a vibe.
Is it okay if I read?
Yes.
Okay. An average person's ability to adapt to a new schedule varies greatly, with the process typically taking anywhere from a few weeks to several months. Instead of a fixed timeline, adaptation is influenced by factors like the nature of the change, individual personality, and personal circumstances. So my question to you, what kind of personality do you feel like you have when adapting? Like how do you handle it? Why do you feel like you handle it that way?
I think when change occurs, I get really anxious because I think about everything that could go wrong.
Yeah.
And I also think a lot about everything that I'm losing. Mm-hmm. And then once I'm actually like, okay, like I've accepted that it's happening and I've got to just get used to it. I've got to just go for it. I like dive head in.
Right.
Like I dive head first in. And I think I love that about myself because I don't let all of my other feelings dictate how it's going to turn out. Mm-hmm. I get to just be fully present in whatever's happening and let it sort itself out and give it a little bit. And that's usually what I do is I'm like, okay, I'll give it a little bit. Mm-hmm. I'll do everything that I need to like make this change, get rocking and rolling. After a little bit, we'll reflect, see how it's going, and then adjust as needed. So that's something that I think I do really, really well.
Yeah.
That being said, I also don't handle change well. But I think, I don't think anyone does.
Well, and honestly. I think I'm right there with you. I feel like I'm just like, oh, you know, like I'm losing all this money having to buy a car. But it's just like, I'm learning new responsibilities. Like, I'm learning, like, Lauren, you trust me, you have it great. It's fine. Like, you're learning new responsibilities, time management, hustle, you know, all that jazz. And I feel like that's the fun part about it, is you also unlock new parts of yourself that you didn't even either know were there or you didn't even think, like, that was close to even having to happen. You know, so I feel like, I don't know, with my personality, I overthink a lot. So when I'm going through change, I play through every single scenario in my brain, good and bad, and then I cannot sleep, and then I'm exhausted going through that change. And then guess what? It's nothing to what I would have thought. Because you cannot predict the future. Anyway.
I have a hypothesis.
Okay.
Less of a hypothesis and more of a, I don't know. It's really heavy on my heart and my brain right now. Mm-hmm. It's always been on my bucket list to go skydiving.
Yes, Whitney and I talked about this the other night.
And
a week ago now. Oh, not a week ago.
No.
4 days ago. Yeah.
And I'm going to do it.
And Whitney's going to do it, and you know what? I might go watch.
And
maybe I'll get inspired.
Do it. Because I think that skydiving goes really well with my personality, and here's why.
Okay. Deal. We love a good written paper.
When I think about sitting on the edge of the plane and looking down, scares the absolute skittles out of me. Jeebies out of me. But I know that once I take that step, once I leap, because when I'm up there, I'm doing it. I've put my mind to it. I've committed. Like, I've paid the money.
Once you're flying through the sky, there's no taking that back.
I know that it's going to be so terrifying looking at what's ahead of me. But I cannot wait for the feeling of finally, like, looking up, like, let's go ahead and go, like, leaning. I know that Lauren's hands are getting so sweaty right now. And honestly, like, mine are too. Like, I'm terrified. But it's something that I've always wanted to do because I've heard that, like, once you're finally falling, like, it's just the most peaceful experience. Like, you just...
Because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing you can do.
You're just at the mercy of a piece of cloth.
Right.
But I think that, like, that's how I view change.
Yeah.
Is like, I have no idea what's ahead of me and it scares the absolute cheebies out of me.
Right.
But you know what? I'm gonna put my head up and I'm just gonna lean and I'm just gonna lean into it and we're just gonna go for it.
Full send.
And who knows? By the time this episode comes out, I might have already done it.
Yeah. Really?
I'm actually considering doing it that quick.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the next few weeks.
Okay, I do kind of want to be there.
Okay.
If your mom's going, I want to know if she's going.
That's the other fun part about this is I'm taking my dad with me because he really wants to do it. He's always wanted to do it. My mom always would never let him because he had a young family to raise.
Yeah.
And now his kids are grown up and his youngest one wants to do it with him, so.
Yeah. And I feel like bringing this into adaptability, I think that you really have to adapt to, like, being in the air. Because you're in the air for how long? Like 10 minutes?
Heck if I know.
I thought that's maybe what we said. I don't even know. But there's, like, absolutely nothing you can do but adapt to what you're doing.
Just breathe.
You know?
Just take it in.
Breathing, overseeing, all that stuff. I think I will do it one day. That day just isn't today. Or tomorrow, or next week. Or
I will be buying the, like, premium video pictures, all of that.
Hang them up.
Because if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Well, it's something you'll probably want to do it again, knowing you.
Probably.
But you can't do it again for the first time again.
I know.
Yeah. So.
Well, and that's the other thing I was thinking is, like, once I do that, maybe bungee jumping.
I honestly have thought about that.
You would do bungee jumping?
After I skydived.
You know what else? Have you ever seen, the episode of, did you watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette? Where they jumped off the building and they were, like, zipped in and it just, like, lowered them down?
Grant. Didn't Grant do that with Latia? You know what I'm talking about?
Was it
No,
with Latia?
it wasn't.
No, it was Charity. It was Charity.
Yes.
And the guy was, no, what was his name? Dylan?
What are you talking about?
It was Charity and it was that one guy that did it with her. That was like.
The Bachelor.
No, it was The Bachelorette. It was Charity. Because she was
Charity
talking about.
Is a female.
Bachelorette. I'm sorry.
No, it was with The Bachelor.
I don't think
Charity is the contestant.
No, I think it was when Charity was The Bachelorette.
Oh, she was?
Yes.
Then she wasn't on Grant's season.
No.
I don't even know Charity. Then.
We'll talk.
I honestly don't even know.
Anyways,
them.
They get lower.
But Grant did do it. He did bungee jump.
Yes, and I'm not talking about bungee jumping. I'm
talking
talking about when they're on the top of the building and they jump off and it like just slowly lowers them, almost
Grant
like a spider. No. Grant did the bungee jumping.
Guys, we're ridiculous. Okay, I'll just let you finish.
Anyways, would you do that?
Where it just lowered them?
Yeah. Where you just like jump and it's like ooh, all the way down the building. But it's like it's faster than that, obviously. But
yeah.
Think about jumping off the Devon
I'm afraid
Tower.
of heights, guys. That's terrifying.
That's like how tall the building was.
Okay. I don't know. I could do it. Do I want to? I don't know.
Honestly, I think that I'm going to skydive because I'm doing it here in Oklahoma and then I'm going to be like, where else can I do it? Like I want to do it in, I've heard Dubai is a really cool place to do it.
Okay.
So I'll be like, let's go do it. Is it Dubai or UAE? One of those.
What about a hot air balloon?
No.
Why?
I don't
What do you
know.
have against a hot air balloon?
I don't know.
You're standing in it.
Actually, I'd probably do it. I feel like I would rather watch hot air balloons. I think that hot air balloons are really pretty. I would rather like sit and just watch them. Like, you know, the
You
hot
don't
air
wanna be
balloon
in it.
festival
Yes.
that they do? I would want to like go to that and like
Okay.
watch.
I agree.
Okay.
Cool. Anyway, Whitney's gonna go skydiving. Okay.
And that, I think, proves my adaptability because I'm
Yeah.
absolutely scared out of my brain. But
yeah, I just don't know, you guys.
I'm going to
See, look at me. Sometimes I'm afraid to take the leap.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Sometimes you need to be shoved out of the plane.
And that's exactly what they would have. And if I ever ended up upside down. Guys, I don't even go on roller coasters.
Oh, I love roller coasters.
I don't. We
Love
could never
them.
go to a theme park together.
I
I'm going to say it right now.
Love roller coasters. I'm the type of person at the end of the day at the park that if I go on a roller coaster and there's no one else in line, I'm like, can I just, and they're like, yeah. And then they just run it again. Over and over and over again.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Every time I pull back up, I'm like, hey, there's no one in line. Can I? And they're like, yeah. Clear.
You just see Whitney by herself. Ah! No, especially the ones that go upside down. No. I really need to branch out, don't I?
Probably.
But I don't know. I haven't done that stuff in a really, really long time to the point where I feel like I might get motion sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. Guess we'll never find out. Guess we're never going to find out. But anyways. Take the leap. You'll adapt. You'll grow from it.
Change is scary.
That's true. What?
Nothing.
Should we talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree. Okay, we have an announcement.
Speaking of change.
Yeah. So anyway, okay. Let's give them. Okay. Speaking of adaptability, I feel like you also have to know when to take that leap and when to proceed or hold back or, whatever your decision is. And Whitney and I have had some discussions, okay?
Some very awkward discussions where neither of us wanted to say it.
We opened it up with, we obviously announced last episode that our schedule was changing. Was that, oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
2 episodes ago that our schedule was changing to every other week. Which means not 4 episodes a month, but 2. And,
the week that we did not film, we just hung out,
yeah,
spent time together.
went and did some little things, went, back to our alma mater.
Lauren and I spent some much needed time just fostering the friendship and not doing the podcast.
Yes. And not that, we love the podcast.
Yes.
We have loved doing this. We love talking about it with people. We love, getting to have talks like this.
Yeah.
Because without, some direction that we put into these episodes, sometimes we probably wouldn't have talked about some of this stuff together.
And I think it's fostered a lot more conversations outside of the podcast too.
Yes.
Like the stuff that we're maybe not comfortable speaking to all of you guys about.
Yeah.
But it pertains to the subject. Like afterwards, we'll sit for an hour, 2 hours and just talk about whatever that brought to mind.
Right. So anyway, but we have decided that we are going to take a break from the podcast, which means, this could be the last episode. Well, this is the last episode for now. We are going to reconvene and we do put a lot of, here's, the full truth. We do put time into these episodes. Yeah. This is we have different work schedules and we have to meet up when we're free, which luckily has been the same night reoccurring. And so we have to take care of ourselves and foster the time that we have and really be intentional with the time that we have. And we feel like that is away from the podcast for now. But, yeah, we're definitely going to give you guys a life update soon. So this definitely will not be the last episode. We can say that confidently, right?
Yes.
Okay. This will definitely not be the last episode.
You guys, we're not going to disappear off the face of the earth, and
Yeah.
you're never going to know what's going on with us.
Yes.
We will be updating you guys.
Yeah.
But
we did have a long conversation before this. And so we do feel like we want to prioritize our friendship, prioritize ourselves, and really go skydiving. I'm just kidding. Go do some things that we don't normally have the time to do. And with this being primarily like one of the only nights a week that we are free, we do spend it filming because we love doing this, but we also want to get out and see what else we love doing. So that's what I'll say. That's the truth. That's the truth. But
And I think this was so fitting for right now because in your 20s, it feels like you have all the time in the world, but you also have no time at all.
Yeah.
And so this is an opportunity for us to do the things that we really want to do.
Yeah.
And foster relationship with each other and friendship. And although this is amazing and life-giving and we've loved doing it, I think it's also time for us to prioritize just us for a little bit.
Yes.
But
so
if you have problems, text us, call us. You know how to get a hold of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you guys are that mad about it.
Yeah.
You guys want to rage quit? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And we felt like adaptability was a good subject for tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of leading into that because we are going to see where this time takes us and adapt to whether that brings us more friendships, it brings us more memories together, it brings us new activities that we like to do together. So we're going to go find that out.
And this is us recognizing like, hey, something's not right.
Right.
And let's make a change.
Yeah.
And see if maybe that helps our mental health.
Yeah.
If this change is something that maybe we get into it and we're like, okay, that's not what we needed, we'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're 9 months strong though. Gonna be 10. Straight.
Killing it.
Doing this. So, there was something else. Oh, I was gonna say, I do feel like Whitney and I are all in people. Like when we do something, we want to be all in. We want to give all our energy to that. We want to, do what we can to nurture that. And if we're kind of halfway checked out, then we want to see what we can fully check into, if that makes sense. So I feel like that's where I'm at.
We're not half booty people.
Yeah.
We're not half booty in anything.
Yeah. Like we want, if we're going to do this, we'll come back. We'll have new ideas. We'll have new research. We'll have new discussions, all of that stuff. If we don't come back, well, we will come back for an episode. But, then we have decided to do something else. Hey, I got your back.
I got your back.
And this was not an easy conversation.
Yeah,
I mean,
it really wasn't.
We
like, it was very awkward.
Yeah.
It was both of us being like, so, how
What
are
are
you
you
feeling?
thinking?
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think? And it was like, I know that you wanted to. And she was like, I thought you wanted to. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, if you don't want to, then. It was both of us feeling the exact same way. And I will say, like, I'm so thankful that she and I have been on the same page at every single stage of the podcast.
The whole time.
And so the fact that both of us are feeling this way at the same time, I
Yeah.
think is a blessing.
I agree.
Because I've felt a little guilty of, like, I feel like I'm checking out.
Same.
And she's felt the exact same way. And
Yeah.
so for both of us to be there and it was almost like both of us have had our hands open for a hug, but neither of us have like taken the step towards each other. And today we finally like embraced.
Yeah.
We're like,
that's true.
it's okay. Like we're both in
Yeah.
the same place. So
Yeah, because we came into this very,
gung-ho.
open-minded
Oh.
and also that. Yes. Like we sat down for hours, talking about this podcast. We said, you know what, we're going to do it. We kept talking about it and we finally decided, like, we're going to do it, which led us to right now here. And we spent hours on different ideas, how we wanted to run our social medias, how we wanted to do this, how we wanted to run our email, how, all these different things that you guys obviously don't see. And so, like, we feel like, that none of that's wasted, obviously.
Yeah.
We've done this for the whole year.
If I could go back, I would do it all the exact same way.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, me too. So, with that being said, we have put a lot into this, and we love it so much. Sometimes, when you love something, you gotta set it free.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, thank you. That's all I have. Do you have anything? I talked a lot.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyway, I am also grateful that Whitney and I have been on the same page, because if we weren't, then we probably wouldn't have started this in the first place.
Yeah.
So
I'm sad to see it go, and I'm so proud of what we've done.
Yeah, me too.
What
I said it's on a freeze.
It is.
Yeah. We'll be back for another episode. We promise.
We'll update you guys.
We'll give you guys a life update and talk about what New Year's resolutions we completed.
What New Year's resolutions did I have?
Did you have any?
I don't think I did.
I had a list, and I've been checking them off throughout the year.
I need to go back and listen to that episode.
I don't think that I said a specific one. The main thing was my car. But I don't know if you said a specific one.
I don't think I did.
But we both did make vision boards, and we talked about that.
I feel like my vision board
has been spot on for
has
your year.
been spot freaking on.
So is mine.
Spot freaking on.
Yeah.
Like, when I think about where I've been the last 6 months,
yeah,
really in the last 2 or 3 months, has been exactly what my vision board, what I wanted it to be.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back to talk about that with you guys.
We will.
But for now, thank you guys for watching. I've got your back.
I've got your back.
And we've got your back.
Always.
And you can still follow us
on Instagram and TikTok at Podcast at Personal Opinion, and
Facebook and YouTube at Personal Opinion Podcast. And you can always go back. This is episode what?
38? 9? 38? 30.
Right there.
38.
Okay. So all of our episodes are still available on every platform.
Heck yeah, they are.
There's plenty to choose from. But yeah.
Happy
Is it a happy
Monday?
Monday? Yeah.
Happy Monday.
Or any other day that you're watching this podcast.
Catch you guys on the flippity flop.
Bye.
Bye.